during this time when so many people are making New Year's resolutions or making goals for the new year, I want to challenge you to do something that has really helped myself and others that I know do this really maintain focus, and that is choosing a word for the year. The first step for coming up with your word for the year is to think about where your life is at now, personally, professionally, relationally. How are you doing? And who do you want to be? And what do you want to do? Start looking for themes in that area. Is it something having to do with connecting more with other people? Is it having something to do with a goal that you're trying to reach that you've just kept hitting a ceiling and you haven't been able to get there? And what is some of the reasons why? For instance, is it fear? Is it procrastination? Start looking for true root causes that if you broke through that barrier or through that thing that's keeping you from getting better, that you would become more of a person like who you want to become. And then just sit back and start thinking about words that describe that. For instance, a couple of years ago, and I shared this in a video a couple of years ago, I was thinking that my word for the next year was going to be kindness, that I was going to be kinder to other people, be kinder to people that I knew, and be kinder to strangers. And right about that time, my husband and I went to Thailand, and we were exposed to the kindest people on the planet, strangers and people that we dealt with over there who were all just so kind and just had this warmth about them. And I was convinced on that trip that yes, kindness needed to be my word for the year. So give yourself some time, give yourself a few weeks, start thinking about that word and see how is it starting to show up as far as confirmation or being something that you're thinking, you know what, maybe I need to revisit my word. At the time that I'm recording this video today, I have my word for the new year, but I've got to do some more work around it. So I'm going to share with you my process of how I start to really work around that word so that it really will stay top of mind, and I'll know when I'm successful when living that word out. So my word for the new year is pace. Pace can mean a variety of things. However, for me in the new year, it means slowing down. It means actually even slowing down the pace of my walk whenever I am going places, because I'm so focused on task and I'm so focused on where I need to be and what I need to do that I feel like I'm always rushing. It's about my pace with other people, making sure that I stop long enough to truly listen to them and not to feel like I'm always in a rush, and to feel generally just more of a calmness and feeling more put together. And you may say, why the word pace? Why not the word slow? Because pace is the word that really resonated with me. What I will do is I'll actually go to the dictionary and I'll look up the word pace, and I will look at the definitions of that word. And then I'll think about, what does this look like in my life? For instance, slowing my walking pace. That's something that I can do. That's something of how this word applies to me. And next, I'll make a list of the benefits of if I lived out this word on a daily basis by doing the things of how it shows up in my life. What would be the benefits to me of living out this word? The one common thing that I notice about people who have a word for the year is they really embrace and love their word for the year. Once they get it, it's something like, that's it. That is my word. So it's a word that really does need to resonate with you and that you can really get excited about. If you're still feeling like, I think this may be my word, but I'm really not sure, then it may not be your word. Once you get it, then it's something that you can really get excited about. One of the benefits of having a word for the year is it can be your North Star. It can really help you stay focused when you're starting to think about goals, when you're starting to think about the things you want to accomplish and the person you want to be. Your word for the year can really be framed around that. Help you be more successful in living out your word for the year. Let other people know what your word for the year is. It's a great conversation starter. You can ask someone, hey, have you ever had a word for the year? And then talk to them about how you came up with yours and why you chose it. It is a great topic for really deep conversation with people who you want to get to know better. And once you share your word for the year with others, it'll help keep you accountable because then you'll know that they know that is what you're trying to stay focused on. If you know of someone else who could benefit from this video, I hope you'll share it and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.